So this is an exciting time for the region. It's an exciting time for Bonneville Power Administration. The challenges are as great as any I can now either recall or have read about, but so are the opportunities. And Bonneville is uniquely placed to help the nation tackle some of its greatest challenges. This organization has long been at the forefront of innovation and thought leadership, from the technologies that are test-bedded at your facilities to the innovative rate structures that BPA has helped to pioneer. And we have to ensure that it remains at the cutting edge, helping to push an industry where change can sometimes be difficult. Now, that kind of foresight requires a leader who has the vision to understand where the organization needs to go and how to guide it there. And I am proud to say today that in Bill Drummond, we have found that leader. So now the baton is smoothly passed to Bill Drummond, who has the dedication, the passion, and the energy to get the job done for the people of this region and the nation. So, absent any objection, I would now like to administer the oath of office. If Bill, you and Elizabeth would kindly join me here at the podium. Okay. Oh. Okay. Have the Bible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you'd be good enough to repeat after me. I, William Drummond,
I, William Drummond,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies,
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office
and I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I'm humbled by the support I've received and incredibly excited about the opportunity that we have together. Bonneville is an amazing institution, and it has a fascinating evolution. From a dream of providing economic prosperity through power and irrigation to a poverty-stricken region with our federal partners, the Corps of Engineers and the Bureau of Reclamation, to helping save the world from fascism in World War II, to the treaty with Canada that has provided storage for flood control and power for exchanges over long-distance power lines to California, to the Northwest Power and Conservation Act with its emphasis on energy efficiency, renewables, and regional planning, to the Endangered Species Act, listing of salmon and steelhead, to the West Coast power crisis, to new long-term contracts with our customers, to the explosive growth of wind generation, to the new relationships with the tribes and states, through the fish accords, to the country's largest smart grid demonstration project that Dan referenced with our utility and industry partners. It is a truly inspiring history. So now our vision is to fuse economic prosperity and environmental health, and to prove that they are not only not mutually exclusive, but they can be both low cost and reliable as well. That new vision is supported by our agency values. The first is trustworthy stewardship. We've been gifted this incredible generation and transmission system, low cost, renewable, and carbon free. And with this great gift comes incredible responsibility. We can never forget that this incredible resource came at a great cost to the environment, the salmon, steelhead, and especially to the people and cultures that depended on them. We have both a legal and a moral obligation to protect, mitigate, and enhance the resources that were impacted by the federal hydro and transmission system. And we also have an obligation to maintain the federal generation and transmission facilities and improve upon them. They're showing their age, and we have an aggressive plan to make sure they are available for future generations. Our second value is collaborative relationships. We will be open, honest, and ethical with our partner federal agencies, the tribes and states, our customers, constituents, and of course our fellow employees. We've proven time and time again that the best way to solve issues is to deal with them here in the region rather than relying on others to solve them for us. That takes collaboration, and I'll be looking for more opportunities to build on the relationships that have already been forged and to build new ones. Finally, we will pursue operational excellence. We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard of supplying power at the lowest possible cost, consistent with sound business principles. These are our values, and we will live them every day. Now, I have to tell you that I've had two somewhat disconcerting experiences in the last 10 days. First, I learned that there are certain circumstances beyond, say, taking bribes or kickbacks that the administrator can be fined or put in jail. Now, fines, jail time, you know, I can assure you, Dan, you didn't mention that in the interview. The second thing is seeing Steve give his farewell speech about 3 different times. Each time, he included a section he called unfinished business, where he listed the things that he wanted to get done, or that he wanted to get done but wasn't able to finish when he was leaving for the next administrator. And each time I heard him give the speech, I found that list getting a little longer. But by the time of his final speech to the Portland City Club, the list was at least twice as long as the first time I heard it. However, I will tell you that the thing that's kept me, the primary thing that's kept me from running from the building with my hair on fire is my faith and confidence in the Bonneville staff. Every day I'm buoyed by the tremendous people that work here. Bonneville's employees and our contractors are our greatest asset. I would be remiss if I didn't thank my family, my wife. I certainly wouldn't be here without their help and support. I fell into this business completely by accident. It's a funny story I'll describe sometime. But I found a career that's been incredibly rewarding and hugely challenging. After more than 30 years, I still come to work every day excited and enthused because I know that I will face very challenging issues, an endless opportunity to learn, and huge uncertainties. And then I get to work with an amazing group of people who are smart, inspired by our vision, and dedicated to public service. There's an old reference to being able to see further because we stand on the shoulders of giants. Our challenge and our opportunity is to make sure that those who follow us can see further still. Thank you.